Hello, I'm Sarah from Plastic Free Southeast Asia, and we're going to make lip balm. So I found a recipe from one of the websites I go to a lot for different recipes and DIYs. It's called Wellness Mama, and I'm not doing exactly the recipe that she suggested. I've made a few variations. First one being I'm using soya wax instead of beeswax. So there's 3 main ingredients to the lip balm is soya wax, shea butter, and coconut oil. Because we're in the hot climate, our coconut oil is already liquid, so I only have to melt the wax and the shea butter. And you can add essential oils if you want some sort of flavour, but I'm going to have a go at just having it natural with no scent. Okay, so it says tablespoons and I've only got a dessert spoon, so I'm just going to throw a few in here. For a basic recipe it says 2 tablespoons of soy wax, so I'm just going to do we're going to make a double batch, and I'm going to use a little bit of this in some deodorant that I made earlier. So I'm going to go a little bit more. What was that? Okay. It's my soya wax. Oh, good, this has actually softened quite a bit already.
How much of the shea butter?
And shea butter is also 2 tablespoons, so just bearing in mind I'm putting a little bit more because we're going to do a double recipe.
So it's the same for both?
It's even parts for all 3, which is super convenient.
Yeah, that means you can make it larger or smaller as you like.
Exactly. Okay. Right, so we're just going to hop over to the stove here. I've got a pot of boiling water going.
Simmering,
and we'll just let this melt. We may even pause and come back in a moment. Okay, so we can see that's melted very nicely there, the butter and the wax. And now we're I'm just going to get some cloths so I don't burn my hands. I'm going to come back over this side and add the coconut oil in, which hopefully is going to play nicely with the different temperatures. Okay, so just bearing in mind this is a dessert spoon, which is why I'm going a little bit more.
And also it cannot heat.
Also it cannot heat because it is in its liquid state. Alrighty, so we'll blend that all together, and I think we're going to need to pop them in the fridge for a bit. I don't want it to be completely set because we want to be able to put it into our containers, or maybe we can put it into the containers at this stage and then chuck it in the fridge. Alright, so here's some containers I washed out. We're recycling containers here, so some previous lip balms and all lip balms actually. A few metal tins. It's quite hot. I think if we end up getting through these, I've got a few glass jars on hand as well. I reckon we've gone down about half, so sticking with the single recipe of 2, 2 and 2 is probably going to make you a couple of pots if you're doing it just for yourself. If you want to give it as gifts or something, you can do like what we did and make a bigger batch. Because as Natasha pointed out, who's helping me with my videoing, 2, 2 and 2 is very easy to scale up or scale down. Right, exactly. Okay, so we're going to let that set and then we'll be back. Okay, and so these have now been in the fridge for a little while. You can see that it's set really nicely. Ooh, looks just like I bought one. Nice. And Yeah, like not much, no real fragrance, but like not offensive either. So there we go. We are all done. We've reused some containers and have some beautiful lip balm. So good luck, and I will include the recipe details in the notes. Okay, enjoy. Bye bye.